Hi friends, my channel has under 1,000 subscribers, so I don't earn from ads yet. Each video takes a lot of time and effort. If you enjoy my content, please consider subscribing or becoming a member. Your support means the world to me. After Wang Lin seized the inheritance of the ancient gods, the hatred between him and Tuo Sen was etched into the fabric of destiny itself. Tuo Sen had slumbered for countless years within the ancient god's land, bound by seals, his pride chained and his wrath simmering. When the final bonds shattered, his colossal figure emerged like a mountain tearing free of the earth. The heavens of Luo Tian trembled under the aura of an 8-star ancient god, a force so immense that entire star fields quivered. His blood-red eyes burned with boundless fury, and his roar rolled through the cosmos like thunder. Wang Lin, even if you hide among the heavens or burrow into the deepest underworld, I, Tuo Sen, will drag you out. I will rip your body and soul apart and reclaim the inheritance that belongs to me. The memories of the ancient gods will return, and I will stand as an 8-star ancient god, unrivaled beneath the heavens. Yet even as he roared, Tuo Sen was not whole. Though his aura was vast and his body towered like a mountain, a vital fragment of the ancient god inheritance was missing, seized long ago by Wang Lin. Without it, he could not truly return to his peak. Every time his blood-red eyes turned toward Wang Lin, hatred flared like wildfire, for within that man lay the final piece that would restore him to true completion. Those words were not mere sound, but a vow imprinted upon the stars. Countless cultivators who heard it trembled, their souls shaken as if the heavens themselves had spoken. From that day forward, the starry skies bore witness to a saga of pursuit and escape. Wherever Tuo Sen strode, the void fractured. Wherever his spear fell, rivers of blood flowed. In his grip, the soul-destroying spear became a harbinger of extinction, tearing through planets and annihilating armies. His pursuit of Wang Lin was relentless, a storm of slaughter that spanned realms. Wang Lin, though no longer the frail youth of old, found himself crushed beneath that overwhelming power. He had stepped into the second step, wielding the trident of 3 spears, commanding the soul banner with tens of billions of wailing souls, and bearing the growing might of his own ancient god true body. Yet each confrontation left him battered, his bones cracked, his flesh torn. Again and again he was forced to flee, invoking the divine art, shrinking the earth into inches, vanishing into folds of space, leaving behind only echoes of blood and battle. Each clash deepened his understanding. Between himself and Tuo Sen lay a gulf as vast as heaven and earth. Every sweep of that crimson spear felt like the collapse of a starry firmament, and even with all his treasures he could barely endure. Yet in the heart of that despair, Wang Lin's will only sharpened. He came to a truth that anchored his very soul. Unless he could surpass Tuo Sen, he had no right to call himself one who defies the heavens. Centuries flowed like rivers of starlight. Wang Lin tempered himself through unending life and death struggles, merged with the Tao ancient inheritance, and steadily climbed higher. He grew stronger, but so too did the shadow of enmity that tied him to Tuo Sen. Their feud was no longer merely personal, it had become a scar carved into the fate of the cultivation world itself. At last, within the vast expanse of the Luo Tian Realm, the two met again. This time, the heavens did not erupt immediately with spear and halberd. Instead, silence reigned. Beneath the endless stars, Wang Lin and Tuo Sen stood across from one another, their gazes colliding. The void seemed to still, as if the universe itself paused to witness the weight of this moment. Tuo Sen's eyes still glimmered with the instinct to kill, yet buried within was something unexpected, a glint of sorrow, a spark of respect. The insect he had once dismissed had, through countless escapes and battles, risen into a figure who could stand at his level. To Tuo Sen, who had lived for ages, few things could stir his heart. Yet now before him stood the only one who had endured his fury and remained unbroken. Wang Lin too was silent. In the man who had hunted him for millennia, he no longer saw only hatred. Instead, he felt the weight of recognition, the bond that only two who had survived endless life and death together could share. And so within the Luo Tian's starry sky, the two lifelong enemies finally spoke. Their words were simple, but within them rang the resonance of kindred spirits. They did not call each other friends, but the acknowledgement was clear: in this vast and lonely universe, only the other was worthy to walk beside them. From that moment, their bond changed forever. No longer merely hunter and hunted, they had become something more profound, eternal enemies bound by fate, yet also brothers of life and death, two souls whose rivalry and respect would echo through the heavens.